Alright, here's the quick brief on what's going on between US and South Korea. South Korea woke up to a total nightmare. Like literally. South Korean officials found out through the media that Trump launched a midnight raid on their economy, hiking tariffs from 15% to 25% on cars, timber, aluminum, and other goods while they were asleep. So, how did South Korea piss Trump off? Well, last year, Trump and South Korea had reached a deal. The agreement included South Korea investing $350 billion in the US, part of that going to US shipbuilding, buying about $100 worth of US natural gas, cooperation on nuclear power submarines, and nuclear energy technology. Here's the problem. The deal never got approved by the Korean National Assembly, their Congress. It's been stuck there. The South Korean government wanted to stall until after their June election to avoid losing votes. Trump got angry and basically said, if you don't honor the deal, I'll raise tariffs. And he did it while they were asleep. South Korean officials were blindsided. They were literally checking social media to find out their own country's trade status. Some ministers actually did trips in Canada to rush to the US to try and fix it. See, South Korea wants to play double game, while the US is tightening the screws. President Lee decided to go to Beijing and play nice with Xi. Lee was seen taking a happy selfie with Xi using a Xiaomi phone which Xi given previously. Instead of visiting factories or closing big business deals, Lee was mocked by the South Korean media for looking like a random uncle, wandering around Beijing markets in white sneakers, buying cucumbers, and eating street food. Also, there's a joke around about the death grip of Xi. Basically, any leader who shakes his hand lately, like Maduro in Venezuela, or leaders in Bangladesh and Nepal, ends up getting arrested or overthrown. People are worried Lee is next on the list of bad luck. At this moment, South Korea is desperate to stay relevant in the AI chip war, but they're stuck. Samsung wants to work with China's ByteDance, but the US has blocked any chips under 7nm from going to China. Basically, the US is telling them, we're watching you, don't even try. While Taiwan has deep AI alliance ties with the US and zero tariff status on many chips, South Korea is left behind. Even South Korea's own tech giant, like the head of Samsung, seem to care more about the US factories in Texas than their president trip to China. And South Korean national security is at risk. Sometimes it's not just about the money, it's about survival. South Korea really wants nuclear power submarines. The US offered to help if Korea stayed loyal. But now they're stalling on trade. That deal is on the verge of being ripped up. So in short, South Korea tried to be friends with everyone. US for security, China for money. And now Trump is forcing them to pick a side by squeezing their wallet extremely hard. Alright guys, my name's Andrew. If you like my channel, click like and sub. Thank you. Bye bye.